Excellence in teaching takes many forms, many different disciplines, many different ways it can manifest itself.
Professors encouraging students to come to office hours or think about how this subject kind of relates to their career trajectory, I think is something really unique at Northwestern.
There's a lot of hands-on learning, and there's a lot of trying new things and going in different directions and seeing what will work and what won't work, and I think that's a really valuable experience.
We're now celebrating the 25th anniversary of the University Teaching Awards here at Northwestern.
Working on the Teaching Awards is just a blast because you get to see truly remarkable examples of faculty excellence, and to see that come alive makes me feel great about being part of the university.
Since 1992, there have been more than 120 awards.
Charles Deering McCormick and his wife, Nancy Hoskinson McCormick, made a gift to create this teaching award. We're incredibly grateful to the McCormick family, to Charles Deering McCormick and Nancy Hoskinson McCormick.
I believe it was when I was 8 years old. It's the first memory that I have of coming to the university with my grandparents and my mother all rushing into the car to get here on time. My biggest lesson I've learned from my grandparents is their humility, and that they really stress the importance of a great education.
There are three types of awards. One of them is the Charles Deering McCormick Professorship of Teaching Excellence. It was the original award for tenure-track faculty. We have a lot of non-tenure-track faculty that also should be recognized for their significant contributions. So we created the Charles Deering McCormick University Distinguished Lecturers or Clinical Professors or Professors of Instruction. And then the alumni of Northwestern recognized that it would be a great idea if we could expand the teaching awards, and they created the Alumni of Northwestern Teaching Professor.
Our mission is to serve the university and the community. The Alumni Teaching Professorship is endowed with monies that the alumni raised initially in 1990 for our 75th anniversary. The recipient of the Alumni Teaching Professorship does receive funding in order to innovate and create new curriculum.
The role of the university teaching awardees who become fellows of the Searle Center, their role is really to propagate the message of teaching excellence across the institution.
A great teacher is able to remember what it's like to be a student at the beginning of the whole educational journey.
For me, it's a recognition of the professors. Dedicating this to them is just so remarkable, and it's so touching. And every time I go to the awards ceremony, it's the most special time of year for me. Just listening to their speeches, I'm either about to laugh hysterically or cry hysterically, and just looking behind me, seeing their families, the students, and the gratitude is just remarkable.
Well, more than 100 awardees over a quarter of a century, but the real winners are the students.
I served as a student representative on the teaching committee, and that was really a surprising experience for me because I didn't realize how a faculty's curriculum might impact this entire school.
The most important quality of a good professor is sheer inquisitiveness and excitement about the material.
If there's something you're interested in, you have the drive and the passion to pursue that, there are professors here that will support you in your interests and get really excited with you.
That professor becomes someone who has had a transformative impact on their lives.
One of the most important ways undergraduates learn, all of us learn, is by putting into practice what you learn in theory. That's when the light bulb goes on and you say, oh, now I get why I was being told this. It actually matters. And encouraging students to work closely with faculty on scholarly or artistic projects is a big part of this process of learning as well. And all of those come together, and we celebrate those in these teaching awards, and it's a wonderful way to recognize the impact that the university has.